All right, it's Super Bowl halftime, SAP Sunday special stream thing segment. We're here. It's a new weekly instead of the normal full stream because my Patriots are in it. I have to, I'm skipping stream, but I'm still coming in through the halftime show to watch this, and not in protest of who's doing the halftime show. It's just the halftime's the best time to do this because I want to watch the game. Okay. Anyway, self ailment. Unicorn, Leafy Gecko, Visitor, Level 3 Starfish, Jersey Devil something, My Patriots, Purtle Craft. That's not what I mean. Don't. He shouldn't be getting into the Hall of Fame before Bill Belichick anyway, but that's a different story. Spawns, kind of, but not really like spawns, I guess, more like almost enemy attacks. You got the Black Rhino, which is, there's quite a bit of new stuff to me, or like stuff that's still semi-new in my mind. What was the other thing? Yeah, enemy attacks. Maybe you can do like the, what was the pushback? I don't know if there's not like a, like Rockhopper Penguin, and this thing would be cool with like a snake or something, but I don't think there's anything that benefits too much from that. So I don't know, there's not much defensive items as far as like armor, but we'll try this. New pet, sure. The Visitor, yeah, Alien Visitor, yes. Elderly Warriors. That's what the Patriots are looking like, because they're not looking so good. They ain't looking so good. Hold on, multiple shots. Damn. Or darn. Dare I say. Oh. Yeah, okay, chat, I'll do the text. Yes, you can use the promo code, blah, blah, blah. Speaking of commercials, since I guess that's kind of what we're thinking of this. Okay, I'll do this, probably not the cockroach, though. Seagull Fig with summons could be fun. You can't wait for the streams you have planned where you eat every food and animal from SAP. I mean, you could have at least made it seem potentially real if you had just said food from SAP, but then you threw in animals? Come on. Oh my god, are you watching the Super Bowl commercials and this and that? I mean, they're there. Most of them are trash. There's gonna be a bunch of AI bull crap. Make the last perkless enemy silly and activate it. Perkless enemy. Push the button. I mean, this can get stats, which seems maybe better than this. Maybe. Although, if they got like red dragons and stuff, maybe. You know what? Because there isn't anything to majorly benefit from this, let's take the tree kanga. Let's take the tree kanga. Health is nice. I don't really want to. Okay, do this because then we'll bring the cockroach up. So then, yeah. Or I guess that's not what we're doing. We're doing the silly thing. So do it like this. Sure. I don't think I want to sell one of these. If the opossum was, I guess you could toad because of weakness and shooting as well. Just my instinct is to go with health here, but toad might be good too. Although there a lot of people are gonna run unicorn. I don't know. It should probably be toad. It should probably be toad. Let's be honest with ourselves. You eat a blueberry, then eat a tree kangaroo. What a dichotomy. I mean, that's a way to die choking on me. Something I noticed about, like leading up the past few days even, because I've been watching the other major sporting event that's better. Yeah, I'm not afraid to say it. The Olympics, the Winter Olympics have began, and I'm down for that. So, could do that too, but the Winter Olympics have began, and so I was seeing some commercials in between that stuff. And I'm not level 3 in you. Nah, I'm just rolling. Lindsey Vonn getting hurt again? I know, that was pretty brutal. There was like teasers for commercials that are gonna be in the Super Bowl. Has anyone else seen these? Multiple commercials that have been not actually the commercial, but a commercial for the commercial that would be on the Super Bowl. It's crazy. The world we live in is stupid. It was like, oh, watch the Super Bowl to find a commercial. It was crazy. Okay, self. Well, I guess not self, but I guess. I mean, if we're doing the spawn thing, none of these really make sense, but I mean, Mothman Anyone Gains would have made sense. They will play that shit endlessly over the next year. Giga capitalism. Yeah, I mean, it's a weird situation we're in. By the way, the Patriots are not doing so well. Seattle's looking like the stronger team overall for sure. It's like both teams have quote-unquote good defenses, but theirs is better than ours. And their offense is getting some movement, and ours is basically getting none. That being said, the optimism of it would be that we have not given up a touchdown. It's only been 9 points, which is recoverable, but are people watching the Super Bowl for commercials? Oh yeah, that's been a long time thing. That's been a long time thing. I don't really remember when it kind of started. Am I filibustering? Yes, I am, because I don't know what to do here. Like, this combination of the spawns plus the shooting plus the weakness is good. Tree Kangaroo's just kind of randomly there. Which would I rather get rid of? Probably this one, I guess. I mean, the Unicorn, again, not actually good with anything we have, but if we get Leaf Gecko, which I've never ran, and or that Visitor, both of those would be good. And then I wouldn't feel bad about like shifting out of the spawn stuff necessarily. I guess, you know, it'd be nice, a Cucumber. Damn, Cucumber would have been good. You know what? Increase sell value. That's not much of, you know what? That probably was not worth the money. Yeah, I mean, the Super Bowl, definitely people watch it for the commercials. But now that, like, with YouTube and everything, it's kind of almost like people will watch it for... People, when you didn't have the ability to easily watch the commercials after the fact, some people would maybe watch it for the commercials. But now, like, every year, it's part of the reason why Super Bowl commercials cost so much to, like, be in, or pay for, or whatever, however you want to label it, is because there's gonna be super cuts on YouTube, or people will have their, like, what were the best commercials of the Super Bowl? So, like, it does pay back quite a... Ooh, 3 stats on that fella. Wait, did I make their deer spawn thing? Oh, that was so good. That was so good, the little tree kangaroo there. Okay. I do think it's time to get rid of you. I will do this. And I am looking for the gecko and or maybe I just get rid of that too. Toss that here. Get this here. Weaknesses abound, perhaps. Well, perhaps then I get rid of Toad. I do this. We're gonna do big tree kangaroo for some reason. I guess, yeah, I could. Oh. I mean, random is not necessarily the best thing to be doing, but it does make it so we can get 2 ailments. Granted, I guess we don't need 2 yet. You know what? Let's do this. This order looks questionable, I would say. This order looks questionable. I Show Speed was in one of the Super Bowl commercials. It was in the it was like for Facebook. Sorry, Meta. Oh, that's start of turn now. Interesting. Would I mean, if we got this level down, I would probably just get rid of, maybe I should just get rid of Tropical Fish. It's only +1. Guess get this involved, maybe? Okay. Yeah, I'll throw that out there right now. Yes. Okay, well, we got chances of things going on. A weird looking team. Ah. Okay, well, some things are happening for sure. We won. I don't even know what the skulls do. Oh my god, he's not even speaking English. Where is Ice? Oh, the halftime show. Well, I mean, I'm doing this. I gotta do this. Okay, level 2 on that is actually pretty good. And an octopus I would definitely change for the deer. Would definitely change that in. Honestly, I think I have high health and stuff. This could be a Leviathan position, but I mean, I do have high health and stuff. The double. Okay. I'll do that. Ailments are 2 times worse. Okay, well, I'm selling this. And then the question becomes, I mean, probably, this seems like it would make a lot of sense. This seems like it would make a lot of sense. This thing has a lot of stats, so I don't really want to get rid of it. But at the same time, it might make sense to get rid of it. Start a battle, make the last, because people are going to start having perks on them. That is a bit of a problem, isn't it? So does that mean that they would take quad damage? What can I say? Except you're welcome. Let's try it. Let's try this. If we lose, we lose. It is what it is. Winter Olympics. I didn't really talk about that much of that yet. There is the Winter Olympics, I guess you would say. Oh, that paid off. The ski jumping penis gate. Insane phrase. I shouldn't have kept that frozen. Are you guys aware of this? Are you aware of this phenomena taking place? Apparently the ski jumper suits, they get measured at the beginning of the season. And they're supposed to be like, you know, relatively skin tight. And apparently some of them were, what does this do on level? To 6 pets? Holy moly. They were apparently, ooh. Injecting things into their member, to be bigger at the time of measuring, so that then during competition there would be extra empty space down there to act and like give more parachute effect, that the tiny percentages would make enough of a difference to potentially, you know, medal and other things. So that's a thing that happened. Johannes Klebo won the skiathlon. That doesn't seem great. Okay, all right, fair enough. He's potentially going to be the most winningest Olympian of all time, something like that. Or he's attempting to do that at the very least. Kind of feel like I because we got this leveled, and I guess I could have done this one, but something does. Is there a world? No, because we want this to get stats from that, so that's why we keep that there. I was thinking there's a world where you want. Anyway, let's keep this how it is. Level on the octopus would be nice for sure. One manticore and visitor should be triple, with Icky adding 100% and manticore doubling it to 200% extra. I don't know what the hell just happened. I don't know what there was sticky webs and there was a bunch of things happening there. We're unfortunately losing everything. Don't love that so much. Don't love that so much. We kinda, This leafy gecko, I think I may have been a mistake. Vampire bat would have been kind of cool on the team. Feel like it's probably not worth it now, but at the same time, I don't really want the level. Should I have just taken a rock hopper maybe, just to be random stats? Or Cerberus to be more attacks? That wouldn't have been crazy. I mean, it'll make a singular 12-12. I don't know how much of a difference that is really, but I'll take that. Give health, convert into attack. Unicorn to level 3 would be a big difference maker, for sure. What else has happened in the Olympics? Oh yeah, in general, you know, I like the Olympics as I do, but I was as I often do when watching sports in general. I was thinking about how I would like, in a different lifetime, this is what it really came down to. In a different lifetime, I could have seen myself being a cross-country ski type of guy instead of a running type of guy, I guess. That's not really necessary. I mean, I guess I could have pancaked it. I don't think carrying makes a lot of sense right now. Is mana worth it? I'll throw mana on this. The carrots are adding up, to be fair. The carrots are adding up. Also enemy ailments, though. My guy's gonna get to shoot multiple times. What the hell was that? How did they spawn so many spiders for me? I don't know how the webs work. Alright, level 2 of that is pretty big difference. We're not probably level 3ing that, is what seems to be the case here. I think I do random YOLO this. A melon! At this point, well, that's interesting, because you can't really melon much. I guess that means you melon this at this point, because you're just, like, the kill and gaining health probably not worth it. We're not going level 3. Can go level 3 on the unicorn, though we're getting close to that anyway, but Lindsey Vaughn got really hurt again on her like first run or whatever, so that's a bit of a bummer. Webbed on Feint summons a spider up front for the enemy. I feel like we got this one. Oh my god, there was like 10 burn triggers or whatever the heck that was. That looked crazy. Okay, hold. Oh, for free? For free? You don't say? For free? We might be able to get there. We might be able to get there. That's interesting. I feel like that was not a great use of your... Whoa, do you see how many times that thing transformed? That looks so cool. That looks so cool when that happens. Octopus, not quite. Yeah, pancake to go for the win. All right, sure. Let's see. That's gonna be a lot of trumpets. That is gonna be a lot of trumpets. Okay, but we're fine. All right, look at that. Double amulet effects from the gecko being multiplied by the manticore is crazy. It is. It does look wild. It does look wild when that happens. That was cool. Yeah, that was my first time geckoing. I do wish I got to, you know, level 3 achievement it, but... Yeah, so doubles and then triples, or 4 times, so it like transformed to like 1,000. That was wacky as heck. That was wacky as heck. There are some good hits for the Silk Moth here. That would count. Just something that has 3 health, really. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot going on through my mind. And then there's been some track stuff. Winter Track has kind of started up as well. Cooper Lutkenhouse of the USA broke the under 20 world record in the 600, even though he's like 17, and he broke the under 20 record. He's kind of nuts. Almost a world record in the 1,000 meters by the Spaniard, I believe. I can't remember his name, but that was impressive as well. Then we had the Nintendo Indie Showcase, which people are saying maybe the most boring Nintendo Direct Indie Showcase of all time. Other people are saying that. I'm kind of neutral. There was Resident Evil footage, I guess, which was something. Just sheep spawn tempo-y stuff is probably good. Push the health enemy. You were hoping Penis Skate was that athletes' measurements were leaked, but they would probably inject for that too. Yeah, no, that's not exactly how it went down. Do I want to just... We're more likely to keep this a little bit longer than anything else, so I guess I'll do that, and then I'll throw this at the back anyway, I suppose. Not that I really have I guess the need for level... This is like the one thing that as a level 3 cell pet you could do with the starfish. There's like almost no other times that would happen, but okay. Any Silk Song news? Why do I feel like there was Silk Song news? No, there wasn't Silk Song news. There was Hollow Knight news. Like the Nintendo Switch 2 Hollow Knight edition thing, basically. Oh, it's start of turn. Damn. I thought it was like the old where I could buy it and then sell it. I don't really want that anymore, but whatever. I don't want to do the bat. Transform the nearest friend ahead into another pet from the same tier. There's not really transformed stuff happening. Copy after attack. Copy, but it works for both people. Start a battle. I guess no, I can't. No, I'm doing this. 2 free rolls next turn. I can't in my right mind. I don't really remember everything that happened in the Indie Showcase. Cause, oh, damn, that was a nice push for them, but I think we might be okay. We are. There wasn't anything crazy. I guess one thing about the Nintendo Switch Indie Showcase stuff is, I guess this isn't really particular to the Indie Showcase and more like Nintendo Directs going forward, is like you really have to like lock in on what's happening, because so many people, when you like, even myself, I don't even remember all of the ones, but like they'll have logos that are like Switch 2, so they'll have like the logo for both of them, and it's like, oh, if it's the logo for both of them, that means that it'll be available on both of them. But then if there's one that's just the S2 or whatever, then that means it's only going to be on the Switch 2, and you kind of have to pay attention in a way that maybe you wouldn't potentially want to. Okay, I'll do that. I'm not gonna go for that one though. That's not gonna happen. I'm still standing by not going for... I do wish I went drop bear. I'll say that. I guess this is just straight up better. So I will take it. I will take that at the very least, but you know what? This can be in the front as a shoot / maybe trade. Then this maybe can get a few things going, etc. so forth. I will say though, this Olympics is in Italy, which is a little annoying because time-wise, it's like really early in the morning, into the middle of the day, which would kind of be fine for me. But the problem with that really is just that it's like impossible to watch anything live because NBC won't show any of it live. It feels like, which is kind of obnoxious. I think I'm gonna roll for levels for next turn is the idea here. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Kind of need to keep these levels for our... Well, they're shooting a bit too here. Well, that's a big fella. Well, we do win. We are winning. I feel like my team is not particularly strong. Okay, that's a nice level to get. Doesn't really actually do anything yet. But I could level 3 the opossum for the 1 starfish trigger. For 1 starfish trigger, I could make it happen. I could make it happen. Jersey Devil. Until next turn? Wait, until next turn? Has it always been until next turn? Also, didn't this used to be like... No, it always was max 5, right? It just wasn't until next turn. That's less exciting now. I mean, we definitely could go to like ailments plus trying to shoot things, I guess. Would be shame if something had to happen in a different time zone. Crazy how things can happen outside your area. Ah, right, because you are in Europe. I see what you're saying. Isn't it like 2 a.m. for you or something crazy? I don't actually weakness anything. That's the awkward part here. I don't want to freeze both of these to roll, but I also don't really want... The bat doesn't do anything. We don't have the ailment stuff going on. Just throw it out there, I guess. Just throw it out there. It's 240 for you? That's crazy. Okay, well, this team is definitely a team. Okay, level there is good. And we're looking for some ailments, I guess. Or who knows, maybe they can self-ailment themselves and then I shoot them. Ah, perhaps. Really would have rather you shot. Never mind, thank you for shooting the flycatcher. Thank you for that. Level. Well, that does work, so we should probably do that. I mean, it doesn't... We're gonna do less damage than it takes or whatever, but I guess we try that for now. Look for some more of that, perhaps. What else has been going on? Oh, one part about the Nintendo Showcase shenanigans was that in the Resident Evil footage, they, like, it was clearly over-edited from what the actual footage was that would be shown on, like, other streams, because every time that, like, you know, Leon or whatever the other girl character was about to, like, hit a zombie or something and blood would happen, it, like, cut. It cut or had, like, a really awkward zoom so you wouldn't see any blood. It did that, I swear, 4 or so times, and it just really stood out to me when I was watching it happen. Okay, well... I guess we just keep this a little bit in the sense that we are at 7 wins. God damn. They really could have. This needs to go. To be clear, this needs to go. Son of a gun. They really want me to do the drop bear. Okay. I think I will sell this to Visitor. I mean, I could have gone for Possum Achievement, but I guess my, what's the word I'm looking for here? I guess just being more reasonable, less yeah, just more like reasonable about what would probably work and what might not. All right, we sniped their secretary bird. That's gotta be pretty good. Okay, that's gotta be pretty good. Okay, level. Free money, not bad. I mean, is it, how stupid would it be to get rid of the dragon in order to do this? Because then these shots do double damage, which seems a lot better than something that would do 6 damage, only doing 8 damage. Whereas this would do, right? Isn't that just better? Am I crazy? I think I'm crazy, but the drop area, yeah. I guess my thought was that it's another shot to the back, but when you think about it, that's what this is too. The game is back. I do see that the game is back, but I gotta get the run. I gotta do the sap for the people. I'm sacrificing my Super Bowl quality watching for the people at home here. Patriots do have the ball to start, and hope to God they make some action take place here. They look better than me, although we sniped their vampire before they did, so that kind of worked. Get that out of here. This star fruit. It's interesting. Probably okra, because okra is actually amazing armor. I will say, a little disappointing that this only works twice. I know it used to work like infinite, and it was probably just too good, but does their tomato get to happen? Their tomato did not get to happen, but they had like 1,000 more health than me for some reason. Damn, that almost was a perfect 10 win situation. That would have been nice. Would have been nice. I guess throw this in there. No, do this. This probably shouldn't even be there. That should be like here. Okay, all right. What do we got? That's a bit, well, okay, the okra saved us from white, all right, we, 10 wins. What's funny is that I basically went from having kind of random schmoes of sheeps and a possum and 1 lynx, and then just completely went in on the ailment switch, and it worked. And it wasn't like I had to sacrifice a lot of health to do it either. Turn 12 win, only lost 1 health. I think I got a little bit lucky getting level 2 of the visitor quickly, but goddamn. Well, hopefully the Patriots can make a comeback. We'll see how that goes. My hopes aren't high, but you know what? I've been saying this all year. I was hoping we would get 1, maybe 2 rounds into the playoffs. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm already flying high. Flying so high, I got another 10 win streak started. God damn.